Alright guys, so here's where I'm at. We've got to replace the cam, got to get a new set of lifters, so that'll mean pulling radiator, grill, water pump, everything off. Hopefully I can slide the cam out, put a new one in. So yeah, I went and drove like 3 hours down to Melbourne today to pick up this cam. It's used, but it is in sort of perfect condition from what I can see. It's a Crow 5619, which is very, very similar specs, like within a degree or two of the cam that I'm pulling out. So I think it's a 226, 230 at 50, or 286, 292 or 290. And I think the one I pulled out is a 108, and this might be a 110 lobe separation angle, so I won't have quite as choppy idle, but very close anyway. Same. I think it's got a little bit more lift on the exhaust. Anyway, it should be good. It'll work with all this sort of stuff. I saw like a few people were telling me go roller, but I'm not really sure what's involved in going roller. I know there's a few modifications you have to do to make it work. Obviously new roller lifters, different cam. I don't know whether you got to do anything to the block or not, so I'm just going to stick to what I know and throw the flat tappet hydraulic one in it. I know the cam is hardened, but I don't want to risk sort of chewing up any of these lifters, so I'm going to pull the inner springs out. And so I've got my little fitting with compressed air to do like compression tests, so I'll do one at a time, pull all the inner springs out, just so it's got that little bit less spring pressure on the break-in. I got oil with some extra engine zinc boost stuff, and then I've got to get some assembly lube. So yeah, basically over the next couple of nights, I've got to work the next couple of days, the next couple of nights, gonna get it all pulled out, ready to go. Go through, put the cam in, put one lifter in at a time, spin the cam, make sure all the lifters are turning, there's no tight spots. I'm going to just try everything to make sure this is all good, and then dial it all in, get the timing and everything set perfect. Hopefully it'll fire straight up, build oil pressure, and yeah, we'll be back ready to go again. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know where we're at. Yeah, I might start pulling a few things off this bumper and grill and that sort of stuff, just to make it easier. Then tomorrow night, get stuck into it, get it all ripped out, because I really want to try and avoid taking these heads off if I can. So yeah, let's do it. There we go, water pump and balancer and stuff off next. Alright, let's have a look at it. There we go, his first two lobes. Good. It's just that one absolutely stuffed. I think that's the only one. Oh, that one's starting to wear a little bit funny, look at that. That one maybe. Yeah, that looks a bit funny. that one load basically. So anyway, that cam, I'll just have a feel of that lifter ball stuffed one. It's good, doesn't feel like there's anything there. Cool. So yeah, I can't get those lifters until Friday morning, but ready to go and put that together. I might tomorrow night I'll pull all them inner valve springs out, get it ready to go. But compressor might be a bit noisy tonight, it's getting a bit late for the neighbours. So that's a wrap. Alright, so time to pull these valves out. I used to have a tool I made up ages ago, but I just was wondering what I was going to use, so I went to Bunnings, picked up pry bar and a bit of angle stuff. I'm going to weld them together and hopefully I can make a tool. Alright, let's see if this works, huh? Alright, compressor's hooked up. Got my little magnet tool thing here to try and pick up the little collets. Now I'll turn this compressor on, hopefully that holds the valve up. And we're able to get the inner spring out. Oh, that's one. Well, that was genius. So what I've done is dropped one of the little collets somewhere and can't find it, so I've got to go juggling around the engine, try and find that. I put one back in, so it's just sitting there for now. Yeah, but it's now like 9 o'clock at night. I live neighbours very close, so I reckon I'm going to have to call it a night and wait till Friday. Got day shift all day tomorrow, but it's going to work. So it's just I've got butterfingers and it's going to be a bit noisy for a while, but I can deal with that. It's worth doing it just to not wipe the loads off the cam or stuff the lifters. So anyway, my job tonight is to find that collet and then call it a night. Alright guys, so engine's back together and ready to fire up. I'm bloody nervous. Obviously I had to try and get the timing all spot on. I've backfilled the pump to try and get a bit of oil in there. I've got a mechanical gauge so I can keep an eye on it in here. I've got the idle set up a little bit, water in, check the fans are working. So once this starts, I've got to keep it going for like 20 minutes or so. Hopefully it fires up, hopefully I got everything right. Just filled the carby full of fuel, so that's sort of at least got a bowl full. Fire extinguisher, some starty bastard. Just hoping everything's alright. Nothing left to it but to do it. Change the timing a little bit. Fan's going for a minute. I think we might have had a win. So, by no means perfect yet, but alright, so first drive. The second spring's still on in, but it'll be right. This is Millie's first ever drive in the Torana LX, and she is shitting bricks. Okay, Mill. See how we go. It's okay. Shake and look at Leaf. Yeah, it's alright. That was weird, ignition is cut out. Alright, it's running. So I haven't put the second valve springs in yet, but the kids need to go to hockey practice, so we're all going to go for a cruise down in the car. Just going to grab a second GoPro battery in case this one goes out. You still see me? A bit dark. So yeah, went for a cruise around town a few times today. Did a few things. It's all been pretty good. I don't know what was happening. The ignition just cut out on me yesterday. So I replaced the little module in the ignition, replaced a few leads, a few plugs, and Yeah, looks alright. So let's go for a cruise. Here she goes. Last time you were in this car,
Yeah.
when I rebuilt the motor and when I got it all ready for you, there was still a baby seat in the back. I had to take the baby seat out. So that's how many? And it's like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, shooting star.
Billy, thank you, Mum.